Question: how much is a stick of firewood worth? Or in this case, how much is a wheelbarrow of firewood worth? I'm thinking $2 maybe, $5. I don't know what someone would pay for this. Now this is nice, clean, seasoned hardwoods. Today we are making a specific bundle delivery to a loyal customer, and this customer kind of lives in a condominium townhome community, and they have a pizza oven that is on their back patio. It's a smaller one, and he asked if I could make him some smaller split dry wood so that he can use his pizza oven. He doesn't want it to smoke a lot because he has neighbors to deal with. So I said sure. What I did, guys, was I got out the twister, and I'm going to make him a number of bundles, and all I'm going to do is I am re-splitting the wood out of this wheelbarrow with the super splitter. I'm going to put it right into the twister and just make me some bundles. You might think delivering 5-6 bundles to a customer, there's not much money to be had there, but okay, I'm going to be putting this on top of another delivery that's going out in his area, so I'm really not adding any miles. And you know, when you think about bundles that are for sale at the grocery store for $6, $7, what's that worth being delivered right to your door? $9, $10? So I'm saying a $2 supply of firewood can be worth a pretty penny after we add some value to it. Okay guys, so let's get the super splitter fired up, let's re-split, and let's make some bundles. Here we go. I've turned off the super splitter just so you can hear me. So here we go, guys. I got about 4 sticks of firewood, I think, in this bundle, and I'm just going to wrap it. And it looks great. Just a few more of these and we're ready to go on a delivery. I have said this before. I don't know if I enjoy bundles. I enjoy the profitability of them. But for me, you know, it's a pretty process-heavy enterprise. There's a lot of steps that are added to selling firewood, you know, compared to bulk sales. But, you know, there is a huge markup with bundle. What I would recommend, though, if you are in firewood sales, I would still think, even if you don't want to get into bundles, I think you have at least a way to make bundles, because opportunities like this come up every now and then. And in this case, this customer, he's one of my best customers, and he asked, you know, he has a problem that he needs solved. And he comes to me, and he just wants small split firewood for that pizza oven. So being able to give it to him neatly packaged like this, because he's in this townhome, it makes it easier for him to store. It's neat. He shares a garage, I think, with the neighbor. So, you know, he doesn't have to worry about cluttering up the garage and making anyone upset. I am able to take care of a customer, because I hate telling anyone no. And I can make him a product that he's gonna like. So that is what I think. Even if you don't want to get into bundles, I still think that you should have a way to at least make them. You know, either with string or with bags or whatever. I think you need to have that in your arsenal. In my case, guys, I have a twister. These are made in Minnesota, and it's electric. I just bring my extension cord out here. It's got a pedal that you step on to make the shrink wrap go. And this is 90 mil shrink wrap. I'll put a link in the description on the exact rolls that I use. I have found this to work best for me. What makes these wrappers so neat is that this is just not wrapping the wrap around the wood. It is stretching it. And man, it pulls it tight, and it squeezes these logs together so that you have a real nice tight bundle. So you can control the tension with this nut, which pushes up against the spring, and that's how you get these nice tight wraps. And it really looks good. You can show off the wood. In my opinion, you can see the wood and make it more appealing to purchase like this than you can in bags. And we're cruising right along. My wrapper makes two size bundles. These inner shims are at 9 inches, so this makes a 3/4 of a cubic foot bundle. The outsides are set at 12 inches, so that makes a 1 cubic foot. And from there, guys, it's just math. So the 3/4 of a cubic foot bundles, there's 170 of them in a quart of firewood. 170. So man, if you're selling those for $5 each, you know, and that would be for mixed hardwoods, you're making a lot per quart. If we can sell these small splits at $10 a bundle, you know, that's some serious money for a quart of firewood. He is one of my best customers, but even if he wasn't, I still say, you know, this is a good opportunity here to add to your price per quart, because if he is asking for something as specific as small split bundles, I'm able to charge him $10 a bundle to deliver it to his house, which I think is a good value when you think about what you can buy bundles for at the grocery store. But I am in control of my schedule too, and I can get those delivered out to him, you know, when I'm on a delivery driving past his house. And it's just another way of adding that extra money to that delivery that I would be taking out. That could have been a $200 delivery that I'm taking, but I just add a few bundles on top and drop them off on the way there. He doesn't even have to be home because we have online payments. I still think if people ask me what's the best way to get started in firewood, I think the answer is to do bundles though, guys, because you really don't need all of the space and all of the land. You could work out of your garage with bundles. And you know, the bundle machine's quiet. You could buy your firewood already made and bring it back to your garage. You could wrap everything in your garage and you've just quadrupled the money that you've spent on that firewood that you just bought. That's how profitable bundles are. And what I had figured out with the bundles is it's just like restaurants. Once you land your first contract or your first agreement with a bait shop or a hardware store, it's not going to be your last. Because people are going to find out and you'll be getting other calls for you to be their supplier. And here is number 5. I hear a lot of comments on the channel about, you know, people say, I would never buy that. You know, I would never want my firewood split that small, or you know, I would never pay money for bundles. That is 100% true. You may not, but there are people that do, and everyone's circumstances, everyone's needs are different. So I think our objective when you're in business is to find your market and go after it. And that's what I've done here. In this case, this is a gentleman with a small property with tight neighbors, and he has a new pizza oven, and he needs small split wood. And I am not about to tell him, sorry, I can't help you, because you never know. This guy here, you know, he might belong to a club or an organization, and when the word gets out, because people are buying these pizza ovens now, this could be a new market. I could make these bundles and have them in storage and call it pizza oven specialty wood, and then still charge this premium. So here we go. This is bundle number 6. And I'm telling you what, guys, if you're into numbers, if you're a bean counter, I technically just made $50 in 10 minutes of work. Now, I obviously have to deliver it still, but that's the way I'm working this into my schedule. This won't even be a special trip. I'll just add it to an existing delivery and it'll just be an add-on. So I'm excited about this. When he called me, at first I was thinking, oh man, I don't know. But you know, it was the same way. When that first restaurant called me, I almost told them no. And it's just not in my vocabulary, usually. In this case here, I just made me a quick $50 and I have a customer for life. That's the way I see it. And there you go, guys. What do you think about that? Value-added firewood at its finest. I hope that you enjoyed this, and maybe it's given you some ideas on how you can add some new products or variety to your existing service. If you like these bundles and the way that we've done them, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't, please subscribe. We post videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And lastly, check out our online store. You can buy our official company t-shirt, our YouTube t-shirts, and our stickers. All proceeds go to my daughter, who is away at college. Helps her pay for it. I hope that everyone has a great day.